right, take 25. Remember when I said that I was going to test if that worked or not? Straight up didn't work, so there's going to be 2 videos. So one video will be about the research paper and a little bit about just an overview about citations, and then the second one will be a tutorial about how to set those citations up if you don't already know. So I've already set up my paper here. If I scroll up, you can see that I have my name as a student, my teacher's name, English 10, the due date, and the title. So if you want to watch this video and stop and do this now just so you can keep up with it, great. I did not double space it. Do I plan on double spacing it? Yes. I'm not going to do that right now, though. Sometimes when you do that, it puts extra spaces in anyway. Like you hit enter, then you have a quadruple space, and it's kind of annoying. So I have my paper here set up, but if the moment I find a citation that I know I'm going to use, I need to make a works cited page. So I have my works cited page set up down here. It's always on the last page of your paper. So if my paper is 2 pages, it's going to be on the 3rd page. If my paper is 4 pages, and even though that 4th page is only 1 word on it, it's going to be on the 5th page. No matter how many words or how few of words is on that page, it's always on the next one, the last one. So I'm going to do a paper about tanning beds. I've had a lot of comments this week about my sweet tan, and although what I did between lotion and sun's not as good. It's still a lot safer than tanning bed. So we'll just give you a little info today on that. So let's say I'm writing my paper about tanning beds, and I found 2 sources for sure that I like. One is just an overview of how dangerous it can be. A real short one, apparently. Skincancer.org, huh? A lot of info. Oh, no, I guess they do have quite a bit here. And then this next one, I read this article. It's an article about a woman who had melanoma, and she almost died. So, yeah, don't get in a tanning bed. That's a pretty good article. She survived. Thank God. So let's say that I'm going to cite this. The first thing that I need to do is go to Purdue OWL, and you guys know this. So if I go to Purdue OWL, I'm going to click on it. And I need to come down here to MLA Guide. Once I'm there, you go to Formatting and Style Guide, and then you have all of these to choose from. More than likely, all of yours are going to be electronic sources. Even if you write like a summary of like a YouTube video or a documentary that you saw, they're still going to be online. So all of those are on here. And then on top of that, more than likely, it's going to be a page on a website, I'm guessing. But if we scroll through here like we've done in the past, this is just going to jog your memory a little bit. You can see, the citing of an entire website, which is super rare. A page on a website, an image, an article, scholarly journal, online database, email, a tweet, YouTube video. And I even think they mentioned it here like Netflix. What I want you to avoid is this guy right here. Don't use this guy. I use this guy to test it out. This guy doesn't work. He doesn't work all the time. Maybe every once in a while. And I have students that are like, well, maybe I'll use it anyway and change it. Okay, fine. Even if you change it, you have to go down here and make sure that you're changing it correctly. So you might as well do this first. It's not hard. You're filling out a puzzle, basically. You're just like plugging in, matching. It's cake. All right, so I'm going to go to a page on a website because I know that this article right here is a page on a website. And I will tell you how I know that. I know that it's a page on a website because I'm so paranoid someone's going to walk in. I put a sign on my door today. It says video recording in progress. I know that this is a page on a website because of this ////. It's like we're going down the rabbit hole. Like you click another thing and it takes you to another thing and it takes you to another thing. Look at all these things that I could click on, all within this website. So I need to go back to Purdue OWL to see where I start. And according to Purdue OWL, I need either the author or the article title first. More than likely it's going to be the article title because a lot of information out there doesn't have per se authors unless you are looking at some kind of article or online journal or blog. This one might. Let's look. Yep. Her name's Drury. Ashley Drury. Ooh, I even have a date. Sweet. If you can't find it, don't put it in there. No big deal. So I need her name first. So I'm going to go over here into my document and put Drury, comma, Ashley. And I'm telling you guys, these margins are all wonky. Boop. Yours is probably there. I don't know why my default's set like that. All right, I'm not sure if I have to put a period after this, so I'm going to wait and go check. Yep, I need a period. And then I need the article title. So I'm going to go here. I survived melanoma. I should not joke about that. I'm so glad she survived. Let's come down here a little bit. I'm going to paste that here so I don't forget what it is. So I don't have to go back and forth. Period. Quotation marks because Purdue all told me to. I survived melanoma and I want you. There should be a comma there. Right, guys? That's a sentence. That's regardless. Whatever. Ashley, maybe you forgot. It's okay. And you're going to type it exactly like they have. And I want you to know. And I want you to know. Sorry, I'm struggle busting. Indoor. You also, actually, you do not need that semicolon there. Or that colon, not semicolon. Indoor tanning is dangerous. Okay. I can get rid of you, big fella. Boop. Ooh! I just got a notification. 38 minutes left. Gotta hustle this up. Well, Chromebook's gonna die. So here is the article title. I believe it's a comma afterwards. I'm gonna go back to make sure. Comma after. Oh man, no, it's a period. Shoot skis. Gotta change that. All right. Now I go to the website and it looks like a publishing date. There is a publishing date on here, which is sweet because a lot of times you don't have that. So the website is cancer.net. That's italicized because Purdue Owl told me it was. Cancer. Oh, I gotta do it exactly how it is. Capital N, huh? You don't say. Now remember, this isn't the URL here. This is just the website. And a lot of websites are logos. So in this case, .net is part of the logo. Comma. And then the date that it was published, which I believe is the 11th of January. Yep. 11 Jan 2019. Let's go back to Purdue Owl, see what we need next. A comma and the URL. You can do that. Easy peasy. Copy. Comma. Paste. Boop. Nice. Cool. So then after this, I'm hoping that's a period there. Yep. I'm going to put the access date. And I'm going to put today's date, which is 9. Well, access. 9 April 2019, period. Now, the last thing I'm missing here is the hanging indent. So I'm going to highlight all of this, move it over to 1 inch, and then I'm going to move this bad boy at the top right back to a 1/2 inch. And that's how you'll get these from here on out. You don't have to do that with every one of them. You can just do it at the end. But I just wanted to show you that now. I am going to cite this next one. All right. The Dangers of Tanning is our title. Doesn't look like there's an author here. The Skin Cancer Foundation is our website. I'm just going to copy this guy now. All right, let's see if I can do this on memory. I already forgot what it was called. Shoot. Tanning is dangerous? The dangers of tanning. The dangers of tanning. Period. We got that from, I'm not remembering anything. Skin Cancer Foundation. How do you forget that? Skin Cancer Foundation. That is the website. Didn't look like there was a publishing date, so I can skip that. But I do have to put the URL in. Period. Access today. 9 April 2019. That one went by real quick. Now that I've done that, I'm going to highlight all of it again. Hold on, I got to move myself. Get over here. You're not important. Highlight it, and then you're going to move the margins again. You have to make that noise. It doesn't work. There. Luckily, this is just automatically alphabetized. If this wasn't, I'd move them. I'd switch them up. But make sure that that's one of the final things that you do is make sure they're alphabetized. This does also... sorry. This has to be double spaced. But again, you can do that at the end. No big deal. All right. So my works cited page is done. What isn't done is the fact that I need to do some in-text citations now. So I'm going to do those right now. So when you do an in-text citation, you have to either do an in-text citation when you paraphrase, summarize, or quote. You guys already know how to quote. You know that you need a citation afterwards. So just know the rule of if you're taking anything that did not come from your brain, you're giving credit to whoever wrote it. If it's a statistic, if it's any kind of important information that isn't just commonly known. Like, I don't know how many people die every year of melanoma. I know if I say tanning in a tanning bed is dangerous, like most people know that. That's common sense. I don't need to cite that. But if I'm taking any more specific information, then I need to give credit where credit is due. All right. So let's say up here, I've written my amazing introduction. It's beautiful. You can't see it, but it's good. And I'm going to write a sentence like, according to the Skin Cancer Foundation. I'm going to make up a real weird percentage here. This is not accurate. 9% of people with skin cancer die. Skin cancer. I made that up. That's not real. No, that's not real. It's not real. But I need to give you an example. I don't know that percentage. I didn't come up with that myself. I got that information from the website. So I need to now cite that. So I got it from the Skin Cancer Foundation from this little guy up here. And I'm going to go down here, and there it is. But then remember, I don't remember if you guys, last year we numbered these off. The most important thing is the first thing. The second most important thing is the second thing. The third most important thing is the third thing, no matter what. And you can tell the most important thing because it's in the front of the hanging indent. So in this case, it's the first one. So I have to cite this now because I didn't get that information from my brain. I'd cite the dangers. Because I can scroll my finger down here and find the dangers. I don't have to put the dangers of tanning. I just have to put enough to be able to differentiate between the citations. So just enough. Does that make sense? So once I have that, I need to make sure that I am doing it exactly like it is down here. If it's in quotations down there, it's in quotations up here. If it's italicized down there, italicized up here. Same thing. Now let's say I take this bad boy out and I say, according to the article, the dangers of chatting. 9% of people with skin cancer die. I've already used my number one. I can't use it again. I can't put the dangers. I need to put the second best thing, and that is the Skin Cancer Foundation. So just like before, I'm going to do the first or second words. Skin cancer or skin. I can even put skin if I wanted to, as long as it's differentiated enough. But I need to italicize this because it's italicized below. Whatever I do below, I do here. Does that make sense? All right, I'm going to do one more, and I want to erase it. One more. I'm going to do this one. According to the author, Ashley Drury, this is just some really good information I'm putting in my paper. According to the author, Ashley Drury, skin cancer, tanning in a tanning bed is very bad. Okay, Ashley Drury said tanning in a tanning bed is really bad. Those are her words. I have to cite that those are her words. So I'm going to come in. I've already used Ashley Drury, my number one. So I'm going to come in and go to the second most important thing. I survived. Boop. I hope this is making sense. If I didn't use the first thing down there and I just said according to the author. Oh my gosh, I forgot too. What time is it? Midnight? It's 4:48. According to the author, tanning in a tanning bed is very bad. I haven't used anything. So I can go to my number one, which is the author. And you just have to put their last name. If there's a page number, you have to put a page number with it. But on a website, there's usually not. I hope this makes sense to you guys. I know once you start doing it frequently, it's going to make a lot of sense. Just make sure that you're being accurate, you're taking your time, and you're asking questions if you need help. For goodness gracious, ask questions. It's the only way that you are going to know for sure. Please don't wing it. I love it when you wing it at first because I want you to be independent and I want you to do it on your own. But if you're struggling or you don't understand or you want to double check, you need to ask. Okay? Get it? All right. Well, see you later. See you tomorrow. So good. Bye. I say bye, but now I don't know how to stop this. Oh, there he is. Okay, bye.